So we got everything primed. The trunk lid and the fenders. The door's got one coat a piece. The hood has one coat because we're gonna block those again and then hit them again. The trunk lid, we put it on real heavy because that had all them spots in it. So we're gonna block that and then hit that again. The fenders, I think will be okay. We're just gonna finish blocking them. I think they're good. So those will be fine. We'll end up finish sanding those with like 600 or something. And then that'll be that. And then we can start wet sanding the car, the roof and stuff. But I mean, the car is straight, so we're just gonna block it with some 600 and get that ready. So Josh finished that up. And I'm gonna mount to the back of the wing. And then we gotta make the piece that comes off that holds the parachute in place. We'll do that tomorrow. Okay. We're gonna make the thing for the wing.
So these are going to be our mounting holes to put the wing on. Then we can figure out where our bar has to come for the parachute mount.
We'll drill some holes and then we'll use on here we could probably use
Look, Allen head.
well no, they're gonna go for they're underneath. Probably just use like 1/4-inch stainless steel bolts.
Okay.
So let's drill the holes. We'll just go 1/4-inch.
Alright.
And then over here, once we mount that, then I could see what we're gonna do with this, and probably put a little thing right in the middle, because that thing's pretty strong. But we'll put one in the middle, and then I can start doing the sides. All right, we get a drill. Yeah, it's going right through the double.
You gotta drill all those out. You gotta drill all them holes. Or just start them with it and I'll sit on it and drill them all.
It's the double of
Yeah,
the
it's
quarter.
thick there.
But that's good. So that's the thin one.
Except for that spot. Okay.
Yep, that's good.
That's what it's gonna start to look like.
So just like that. It needs to come over just a hair this way.
Okay.
Oh wait a minute, never mind. That's yeah, it needs a hair. This is dead on the line. And this one is it needs like that, a little click over.
Alright, we'll move it over, but that's what it'll start to look like, and then we'll... This is going to be the piece for the sides we'll cut out.
So now that line and that line is good. This will be nice. So if we mark it and then go on the inside right here, and then just drill through,
Okay.
like that.
Yep.
And then that'll be good. This we could bend down and nice and tight. Then I could start, then we gotta make the thing for the parachute that'll actually hold it back up. Make the rods, and then I can start shaping this little wing. I'm gonna try to make it like a little bit to about here. Come up like that, and back around. Alright, let's drill that out. Alright, so we got that mounted. Sometimes being little has its advantages. So he's going to drill those out so we mark the actual wing, then we'll take it off. Drill the holes to 1/4 inch on the body and the wing. And we'll get some stainless steel bolts and bolt it on.
And we'll notch that out a little
I'll get
bit.
the grinder. I'll clean this up. I gotta put a little notch in that, and then that's it. Then you can tack it off. Alright, so we got that plate. That plate is gonna sit right dead flush with the wing. And then this bar, that's notched, that's gonna go onto that under there. He's done welding that. Check it out.
So we're making our holes for the plate. That way it can get mounted to the parachute on the back of this. There's an aluminum plate, so afterwards we'll open that up and take that out and then match it up with these.
Way at least that's
hot.
got 4 plates, 4 holes in it.
Just let it cool down for a little bit. It's still hot.
Okay, Alright. So we got that all lined out. We actually put the wing on, put the little spacer in between that's going to take up the wicker spacer. Once he's done welding that all the way around, then put the wing back on, and I'll start making the sides. Or actually, I'm going to make the rods first, and then the sides. Alright, so we're continuing on with this right here. So this is all made up. I got glucose holding this on. I got one on each side holding that on. So I'm getting ready to make the strut bars.
So these are going to be our corner ones.
The corner ones. We use these things right here, like little billet things. They're going to go up in here. And it'll look like this. Where'd it go? So it'll look like that, right? And then we're gonna cut these. We got other little tabs coming for that end. This nut is gonna get welded on the end, so you can adjust it a little bit up and down. It'll have like a little bit of an adjustment. So.
These are stainless steel rods that we made, because then when we're done, they're really light. Yep. And then when we're done with them, we'll polish them like a mirror.
They're strong.
Yep. And they're only going to be about
they're
half
like
that size, so they don't weigh nothing.
Nope. Alright, so I mean, this thing ain't going anywhere anyway, because it's hooked to the...
Yeah, it's hooked to the parachute mount.
To the chute mount. We'll just keep the net from moving the corners.
So we're going to put one there, one in the middle here, kind of.
One here, one here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get some measurements. of this.
Glasses so we can see.
Yeah, I could see. And then what I want to do is I want to get this settled where it's going to be, and then I can start making the sides. Okay, it's 14, 14 and 3/4. All right.
We'll figure out the middle of those and everything, and then keep going.
All right, so what we're doing here, cut out this template of what it's going to look like. These are the templates that we made for the Comet. This one's a little different, so this is going to sit like this. All right, and then it'll have a little bend in it to bring it out a little bit, and then just meet all this like that. So it'll come all the way up. It'll block all that off like that, same height. So what we're doing now is, so I got all that on there. We don't know if we're using that bumper yet or not. We might use a regular steel chrome bumper, but we'll see. So these little adjusters. So we're gonna try welding one of these little nuts on the end of this tube like that, all stainless. This way we can adjust the wing. I mean, it's not a lot of adjustment, but anything is better than nothing. And then if it don't work like that, then I'm gonna, so these, what I'd have to do is, see how we did this end like this? I'll just squeeze this end in a little bit and then put a hole in it, and then just put a little nut, a little bolt through it. So instead of looking like this, which I'd rather have this, because this is, it'll have some adjustment. It's got a little play in it that way, so because it's got a heim joint in it. So that's a lot nicer. So that's what we're going to try to do. We'll see how that works out. He's getting ready to do that. And the little tabs that mount to the bottom should be here tomorrow. Alright. Alright, so that worked out perfect. So now I'll be able to make them all like that. So tomorrow when I get the tabs, I'll mount the tabs where I want them, and then I'll get the correct length. Cut the tubes down the side, down the size, and then go weld 4 nuts on each one on each tube. I'll go pick up another 4 for locking, so they'll lock in place. And that's it. We're good to go. I have this thing done tomorrow. I got the wicker bill. We already got that made up. I just got to mount it to this and then drill all the holes at the height we want it. I'm going to cut this thing out. And then we're going to put a crease in it right here. So that's going to get folded up. Just enough to give it that right there like that. So it'll be kind of, and then it'll kind of face down, and then maybe we'll put a little curve in it down the bottom. All right. Went over to Danny's and had them, my bandsaw is not deep enough to get all the way around, so that cut off nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the little crease in it like that one, right? And that'll start giving it that, and then make it fit real good. Clean up all the edges. This has a nice clean edge here, and then we'll just sand down these edges so it's nice and smooth. And that's going to take care of that. In the meantime, get all this other stuff out of here. So we got the wicker bill. I'm going to take these 3 out, mount the wicker bill there, drill the 3 holes through that, and then drill all the little holes on each side. to mount this on. All right. So we're gonna make holes in this wicker bill and then transfer them over to the lip on here. So I made a little template. So there'll be, this is 30 inches from here to here. I'm gonna split it in 10. So I have one every 3 inches. So I made a little template. So I'll put the glico clip in it, make a hole, move the pattern over, put a glico clip in it, make a hole, and so on. All right, and then that'll be done. All right, all those are made, all spaced out nice and evenly. Now I'm going to mount that back on here. It's going to get centered onto there, the 3 holes again, and then we'll just make all the holes to match the little lip. So we're gonna make one hole. Got the end hole made, got the 3 end ones made. You could see it, that's what'll keep it nice and straight. And then make a hole. Push too hard because then it'll leave a burr on the inside. So we'll just keep going along like that. And then that's nice and even. Just keep going along all the way down. All right, so all those are on. Got a nice lip, and then if you want the lip bigger, you flip it around and it'll stick up a little bit higher or whatever. But for what we're doing with this car, it's probably going to stay right where it is. So I need the little brackets for the bottom so that I can make the Josh is going to be able to weld these, but I need the bracket for the bottom to know exactly what size the length of these things are going to be, because this one's going to end up like this, but I need an exact length. Once I have an exact length, then I'll make the same for the 2 outer ones. I'll make the same size, then I'll make the front one, this middle one, and then make that the same size. But I want to start off with where I'm going to end up. I think they're going to end up like down here, so we'll see how that works out. All right. So this one's bent up. All right. This one fits nice already. So basically we're doing that. Same thing.
Do the same thing to it. Samey. Put that one flat on there.
Check it. You can always go more, you can't go less. Oh yeah. Good. Okay. So show you how these fit. And we just gotta shape them up real nice and clean. This here like this.
You got all the holes made for the wicker now?
So that's all done yet. That's why I'm trying to get this done. So that's going to go like that. I'm going to mark it from the back, and it'll end up like right on the side like that. But this part of it, this is good. I'm just gonna trim
Trim the
that back
fit.
a little bit, trim the fit. And then I'm gonna put a little tab here. Probably only need one tab anyway.
Probably like yours.
Yeah.
Why don't you put one?
I'm gonna put one tab like right in the corner, behind the light, just like mine, like that. And that's it. It'll look like that.
Gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be nice. If those brackets come tomorrow, I'll have this thing finished up.
Yep. Because I already test welded this little
Yep, I showed them
little
that.
piece
Yep.
here. So
That's good. It'll look good. This one. And this one. Then we got 2 extra ones, so.
and then did we ever order the other bumper? Or we'll
Not
see.
yet. I'm gonna order. I don't know if I want to order them. I don't know what we're gonna do yet.
We'll see. We don't know if we want to get this one painted. Maybe well we can ask Andre if they have that kind of paint stuff too.
Man,
if they can get it.
Or just paint it silver like we did before.
I gotta look chrome. Gotta make it nice if we're gonna do it.
I
A
need
chrome one's only what, $240 or
you- I
something.
don't remember.
So
Here,
figure
I
it
need
out.
you to take these together and mark template,
Okay.
whatever,
Template.
extra, whatever. So put this paper with it. So it
Okay.
don't get messed up.